Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode, to the final episode of Final Fantasy XII, Zodiac Age. In the last part, we headed back to the Great Crystal to fight the final super boss of the game, the Omega Mark XIII, which ended very anticlimactically, might I add. We are now ready to proceed with the story and wrap up the game, so let's not waste any more time, because I think we've wasted enough time as it is. The Bahamut. Once you leave the Bahamut, you will not be able to return. Yes. Alright. All of these guys are going to get utterly destroyed.
This wind, what could it be?
A tornado? Tornado? It's headed right for us!
We gotta get out of here this way!
Ugh. Seems ominous.
Make your target the Resistance heavy cruiser.
Our dear Cid, slain by his son. A common tale of late.
Firing solution complete. Sighting is good.
Release valves open. The nether sites are critical.
Auxiliary show clear.
Put an end to this. They have already surrendered.
Let us make of this an offering. One he might see even now. Vayne, what say you?
The main battery stands ready.
I beg you.
Fire.
You don't care. Fucked up.
Why this?
Once they see that there can be no surrender, the Resistance must needs come at us with all they have. We will answer their attack head-on and destroy them, before the eyes of all Rabanastre.
If you do this, the people will only grow to hate you the more.
And should I pardon them, they will only rise up yet again.
I do not believe they would. In cooperation lies our hope. You are mistaken. You are wrong, brother.
And if I am? You had best find the strength you need to correct me then.
Ship sighted ahead. A score or more. The Resistance fleet, my lord.
Hear this! Today we write the first page of a new history. Our history. Each of you must play his part. Put down this rebellion. For Arcadia, we fight!
For Arcadia! Ships prepare to fire on my command.
May fortune favor us all.
Keep your formations tight. Give them a warm welcome. Many more to choose from. Right for the taking.
Give word to the cannons. Make ready and fire.
We have a clean line.
Prepare the second volley. Be quick.
Surprise!
By the gods.
Carrier Gallipoli, she's lost. Unknown ship from abaft.
Could it be?
Uncle, it is I. I'm crossing to the Bahamut to stop Vayne.
What are you saying? You are too rash. Your duties come after the battle is over.
If we allow them to destroy us here, there will be no after. You must assist our charge.
Stop! You must pull back. Stop the stall.
Hold it. Wait. This is Master Solidor. I'm going in with her, so we're fine. I got the princess covered.
Larsa Solidor? So you hold him as a hostage?
No, Uncle. He will fight with us against Vayne. Leave it to us.
Understood. Our fate is in your hands.
Yes. I got the princess covered.
Lars should say that. We're relying on you for fire support. Give them something to think about. We'll pick our moment and make our move.
Quite the welcome. Careful.
One follows.
Ah, you want to dance? Then let's dance.
A new partner.
It's not easy being this popular, you know. There it is.
Come on. Come on.
Sky Fortress Bahamut.
Vayne will be in the fortress's command tower. I saw something of the like on our way in here. Right above our heads.
We need not fight all the Empire to win. If we can get to Vayne, we can put an end to this war.
Let's get going then. Find Vayne wherever he's perched and knock him off.
Alright. That dark matter. So I got no map of this place. Everyone's gonna get absolutely obliterated.
They hide in the sun! Battery destroyed! It's overpass his heat! Damage report! We need those ready fighters! Enemy squadron still incoming! What are you waiting for? Fire! Fire!
Is this their worst? The line is drawn.
The Resistance fights their battle well. We dare not fail them. We dare not falter.
Stop worrying. We just have to clean up here, and then Ash will be the queen.
It's kind of hard to believe. I can't even imagine trying to rule a whole kingdom.
A queen might always run away with the help of a sky pirate looking to raise his bounty a peg.
I doubt our queen would need the help of any sky pirates.
Do you really think me as strong as all that?
Who said anything about strong? You'll make it. You got good friends.
If I can defeat Yeez, man, I can beat these chumps. This is like not even fair. Engage the lift. I'm not even going for loot at this point.
So you have lived.
I am Judge Magister. Even in disgrace, my just reward for aiding the empire that destroyed my homeland.
Gabranth, do not blame yourself anymore.
You confound me, brother. You failed Landis. You failed Damaska. All you were to protect. Yet you still hold on to your honor. How?
I had someone more important to defend. And defender I have. How is it that you have survived? Is it not because you defend Lord Larsa?
Silence! All was stripped from me. Only hatred for the brother who fled our homeland remains mine. Tell me, why do you forsake that which you must hold most precious?
I do as I must, brother. Or is that not answer enough?
You get your sit pushed in, Gabron.
Futile, Bosch. Long have I walked in hatred's company. As long as I can curse your name, I shall not be defeated.
If I had to beat Ease, man, I can beat
Then
you.
come! Wield your hatred and crush me. I welcome it.
Your life ends at my blade.
Weak. Vagabond.
Have you your fill of this?
I would ask you the same. Let this end, Noah.
I've no right to be called by that name.
Then live and reclaim it.
I bid you welcome to my sky fortress, the Bahamut. I must apologize for my delay in welcoming you aboard my ship. Permit me to ask, who are you? An angel of vengeance? Or perchance a saint of salvation?
I am simply myself. No more and no less. And I want only to be free.
Such a woman is not fit to bear the burden of rule. Weep for Dalmasca, for she is lost. Observe well, Asa. Watch and mark you the suffering of one who must rule, yet lacks the power.
No.
No, brother. I will not. Though I lack your power, I will still persist.
Bold words, child.
Lord Laza.
Vayne, you need your shit pushed in, buddy.
Your lives are forfeit, and your insurgents with them. Dalmasca will again know order. For good and all, I shall bring your futile attempts at rebellion to an end.
You do that.
What am I to do with those who would oppose me? But show them death!
Lord Brother!
Larsa!
Oh.
Manufactured nethicite.
Noctis? Buffed up
Behold the
Noctis.
power left me by our fallen friend. Gabranth, you will defend my brother. He will have much need in the hell to follow.
Yes, I will defend Lord Larsa.
The hound strays. Treason bears a price.
One I gladly pay.
Alright, guy. Noctis did it better.
Ivalice will know a new dynast king, and man will keep his own history. The tyranny of the gods is ended. We are their puppets no more. The freedom for which we have longed is at hand. We shall perish!
Okay, it's reading magic, that's fine. We're still dead. A little too late for that.
Even a stray has pride. Here I pay my debt.
Burn in hell! Gavronth!
is a good master?
Aye.
This guy just does not know when to quit. Took a sword to the chest and the stomach. He's still alive.
Vayne! I have failed us both. I am no dynast king. You must find another. One who might realize your ambitions.
They are fulfilled beyond your knowing. The Christ is sundered. Age of Stones complete. From the Undying Ones, the world is freed. You shall not tread this path alone. Together we go. Come.
Won't Cid be eager to learn what has happened here? History begins anew.
Magneto! Weak ass Mega Flare. And how's that? Shit. Well. Wings of my own.
Well, can we fly?
No fuel goes to the Glossair engines.
Damn. Vaughn, you're in charge. I'm checking the engine room.
Right.
Fran, with me?
Look! Bahamut's Glossair rings are stopping!
Vaughn, as soon as the Strahl's rings move, you take off. Understood? You can fly her, Vaughn. Just do it like I told you.
Don't worry.
Penelo, watch for interference from Bahamut's Skystone. The Strahl's a fickle girl. You keep her working for us.
I'll see what I can do.
Bash, look after Larsa, will you? If House Solidor should crumble, the Empire would fail, and civil war would take us all.
I understand.
The Lord Larsa is our last hope.
Vaughn, the power's back. We can go.
Right. Let's go. Grab onto something.
Sir, it's the Stroll. She's left Bahamut. She's moving away.
The Stroll. They made it. At last. The Bahamut has fallen. The final test is upon us. The judges shall rule us no more. Main cannon on the Alexander.
This is Judge Magister Gabon. All forces cease fire. I repeat, all units of the Arcadian army, hold your fire.
The battle is over. As of this moment, we have signed a ceasefire with the Shelia Benargan Delmasca, the Royal Majesty.
Attention. This is Larsa Farina Solidor.
My brother Vayne has died with honor in battle. The Imperial fleet is now under my command.
Sir, your orders, sir.
This is Ashelia Delmasca.
The Lady Ash. Thank the gods you live.
I confirm what Judge Magister Gabranth and Larsa Solidor have said here.
Please stand down your attack. The war is over. Evilise looks to the horizon.
A new day has dawned. We are free. Look, Vaughn, the Bahamut.
A message from the Alexander.
Take it.
Sir.
This is Judge Sarkabath, captain of the Alexander, flagship of the 12th Damascan Fleet of the Arcadian Army.
I address all ships in Rabanaster's airspace. The Bahamut must not be allowed to fall on the city of Rabanaster. We are preparing to ram her. Do not interfere.
Madness.
Should she fall, the paling will not hold, and all Rabanaster will be obliterated. All ships, concentrate your fire on the Alexander's remains once Bahamut is clear of the city.
Hasty, I'm Vayne. I think it's a little early to be throwing away our lives just yet.
Balthier? Wait! Balthier, where are you?
Oh, Vayne. Sounds like you made it out okay. The Strahl's a fine airship, eh?
What does he think he's doing? Balthier!
Marquis, stop that fool judge on the Alexander for me, would you? Just getting somewhere with these glossair rings. Almost done. Don't want him ramming me before I fix them, do we?
Balthier, do you understand exactly what it is you're doing?
Princess! No need to worry. I hope you haven't forgotten my role in this little story. I'm the leading man. You know what they say about the leading man? He never dies. Let's fly! Fran, power to the glossair rings. Fran? Do I have to do everything around here?
Listen to me, Balthier. Get out of Bahamut immediately.
Please, Balthier! You mustn't die!
Please, Balthier. Come back.
I'd say you're in more of a supporting role.
Fran, please. Vayne, the Strahl's in your hands. You'd better take care of her, you hear? If there's one scratch on her when I get back...
Roger that. We'll be waiting for you.
Balthier!
Oh no, he's dead! No, he's not. I've played the sequel. Yes, this game has a sequel. Revenant Wings on the DS. A terrible, terrible game. I think it's even worse than... I think that game is less interesting than this game is. That's one game I don't have any intentions on playing.
Say my love is all you need to see you through. But I know these words are not quite true.
It's hard to believe a year has passed so quickly. Rabanaster is finally back to the way it was, like when my parents were still alive. We've lost so much, but I think it's important to put the past behind us and keep our eyes on the road ahead.
Well, it's no longer a wasteland.
Ash's coronation is next month. She grows farther and farther away from us, but I guess that's how it has to be. She is queen now, after all. I am looking forward to seeing you at the ceremony.
You called, my lord.
How is Bosch? I know he went with you to Arcades to further the cause of peace in Ivalice, but still, I hope he comes back to Rabanastre and Ash soon. She has to keep up appearances now, so she would never say it, but I think she misses him.
Lose Larsa, and we lose the Empire. Protect him. I would entrust him to no other's care.
I will keep him from harm. I promise you. For the Empire and for Damaska.
Your words put me at ease, brother. Sorry to leave you.
The interesting game was these final cutscenes are actually pretty good. I actually really like this game's cutscene, the final ones. This is like the only part of the game I actually really liked at the very end, which is the very end.
Oh, I haven't told you the most important part. Vaughn and I had been taking care of the straw, but it was stolen.
Ha!
We had just finished having her tuned up, too. Actually, stolen might not be the right word. If her owner wants her back, there's not much we can do about it, is there? There's still plenty of time before the coronation. So Vaughn's going to pay the two of them a visit. You should see him. He can hardly wait. I'll be going too, of course. Every good sky pirate needs a partner, right?
Oh man, that is Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age. My opinions? Well, the job system, I liked it. It gave a lot of diversity, but my opinion of the overall game is still about the same as it always has been. The story was pretty meh. The characters were still meh, besides Bosch and Balthier. Combat, I really didn't like the combat all that much. It doesn't have that flair to it. It wasn't quite as engaging as, say, like Legend of Heroes or hell, even Final Fantasy 15. But I still enjoyed it to some degree. But, I guess I could probably knock this off my list and get it off my PlayStation. Like I mentioned, this game does have a sequel, Revenant Wings, for the DS. It is not a good game in any regard whatsoever. It's obviously it's in the DS. It's nothing like this game at all. It's completely different. It's uninteresting. I think that game was even less interesting than this game was. And that's actually saying something, considering how I feel about this game. Japanese voice actors kind of sucked, to be honest with you. I couldn't really stand it. But then again, I didn't really use them for very long, so I don't know what Mosh's. I don't know what Ash's sounded like. I don't think I heard what Fran sounded like, and anybody else. Japanese voice actors could have been better. I think the only sequences I really liked were the final cutscenes. The final cutscenes have done pretty good. Pretty well. But hey, at least I can safely say that I've managed to accomplish things that I never did in the original, like take on Yzmat, beat all the Huns, take on the super bosses. So I can say that, I guess. I still have several Final Fantasy games to play through. There's Final Fantasy 1 through 6. Well, no. Final Fantasy 1, 2, 4. No, not 4. 1, 2, 5, 6, and the 13 trilogy. Those are the only Final Fantasies I still have to play through. Obviously, I'm not including 11 or 14, because those are MMOs. I thought about doing 14. Even though it's an MMO, it's one of my favorite Final Fantasies, but I'm not quite. I still haven't really settled on that yet. I want to do a playthrough of it, in some form or fashion, but that's a thought for another day. If I ever decide on acting on it. There's Final Fantasy 1 and 2, which, honestly, Final Fantasy didn't really start having story-driven, solid stories, at least for me, until Final Fantasy 4, when there was actually story direction. Because I remember back when I played Final Fantasy 3, the remake for the DS, I spent more time trying to figure out where I was supposed to go than actually doing the story. Because there was like no story direction. And then there's Final Fantasy 13, which that trilogy, don't expect me to ever play that. Ever. Like, ever. The 13th trilogy is right after this game in terms of my least favorite. Honestly, the 13th trilogy, the two sequels felt unnecessary to me. I played the first game, and then that game ended pretty well. I mean, I felt that the first game wrapped up pretty nicely. So having one game that was pretty much the exact same, and then having a third one which is kind of weird. Oh no. I just didn't really see the point. Final Fantasies, which Final Fantasies I actually like. Mine is 14 because, you know, when it comes to like single player Final Fantasy games, honestly I think 9 is still my top favorite, followed by 7, then there's 8. Well, not 8. There's 7 followed by maybe 10, then 8. But if we're talking about Final Fantasies overall, 14 is definitely my favorite among the entire series. Because despite that game being, I don't know, that game just has a fantastic story to it. The end. Oh, joy. That was New Game Plus. You can now begin your new adventure in New Game Plus mode. Note that New Game Plus can only be accessed from this screen. No thanks, because I have no intention of ever replaying this game. It's it's stupid how it's only accessible from that screen. But yeah, I have no intention of doing New Game Plus ever. So, this is gonna come out probably Sunday morning, I think. It is currently Friday night, so for you. I plan on starting, since this is going to come out for YouTube on probably around Sunday, I have another playthrough planned out for Monday, and I'm actually excited for it. I mentioned it before. I'm not sure how I'm going to go about doing it. I'll explain my plans are, though, for that playthrough on either Monday or Tuesday when I start it. So, I hope you enjoyed the playthrough to the best of your ability. And I'll see you in the next game. So yeah, I'll see you then. Later.